In the wake of Elon Musk's announcement that he'll be buying Twitter for $44 billion, doubt started to arise about the safety of the platform, given his belief in absolute free speech. This has caused people to leave the platform entirely, while others decided to take matters into their own hands. The Backlash. As soon as the takeover was announced, various advocacy groups rallied together to put a halt to the deal. The campaign, dubbed Stop the Deal, which was exclusively shared with CNBC, urges government agencies to review the acquisition. Aside from getting the government's involvement, the campaign also aims to convince Tesla stockholders to step in and ask advertisers to pull out of Twitter. The groups behind Stop the Deal, namely Accountable Tech, Center for Countering Digital Hate, GLAAD, and Media Justice, posted a warning on their website that says Elon Musk would steamroll basic content moderation safeguards and provide a megaphone to extremists who traffic in white nationalism, hate, disinformation, and harassment, further endangering marginalized communities. The website also warns that Musk would reinstate Twitter accounts of public figures who were banned for inciting violence and spreading dangerous disinformation. Aside from advocacy groups that are mounting up a wall to defend Twitter, users who are against the buyout also expressed their stance by completely leaving the platform. This was reflected by the sudden decrease in the follower count of prominent figures on Twitter after Elon Musk's announcement that he would soon take over. Former President Barack Obama, the most followed user on Twitter, lost more than 300,000 followers. Katy Perry, the third most followed user on Twitter, wasn't far behind, with more than 200,000 lost followers. Twitter responded to the mass exodus by saying, "While we continue to take action on accounts that violate our spam policy, which can affect follower counts, these fluctuations appear to largely be a result of an increase in new account creation and deactivation." Corporate takeovers have always been subjects of backlash before, but the world has never seen a reaction as massive as the one against Elon Musk. Where did it come from? Twitter censorship has become a topic of hot debate because of its alleged liberal bias. Conservative users pointed out the platform's frequent misuse of its terms of service to ban people. This issue has been magnified when former President Donald Trump was banned from the platform after the U.S. Capitol insurrection, citing the risk of further incitement of violence. Elon Musk has responded with tweets to show his disappointment in Twitter's actions.
It was not correct to ban Donald Trump. I think that was a mistake. I think it was a morally bad decision.
According to the tech billionaire, Twitter needs to restore its commitment to free speech. Due to the platform's lack of action, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO decided to take the matter into his own hands. On April 14, 2022, Elon Musk finally announced an offer to buy Twitter for a total of $44 billion after initially snagging a 9% stake at the social media company. Before he made the final offer, Musk tweeted a poll asking, "Free speech is essential to a functioning democracy. Do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to this principle?" Around 70% of the tech billionaire's 79.2 million followers responded with a resounding no. He followed up with a tweet that says, "Given that Twitter serves as the de facto public town square, failing to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermines democracy. What should be done? Is a new platform needed?" he added on the next tweet. Some of Elon Musk's followers suggested the idea of building his own social media, to which he responded by saying, "I'm giving serious thoughts to this." Little did we know, it would eventually end up in a full Twitter buyout. The irony. The tech billionaire's call for free speech is clear, but it's overshadowed by the fact that Musk's past actions tell a different story. Even though Elon Musk calls himself a free speech absolutist, he regularly blocks Twitter users who criticize him or his company. When he sealed the Twitter takeover deal, Elon Musk tweeted, "I wish even my worst critics remain on Twitter, because that is what free speech means." This post prompted US author Alex Epstein to reply with, "As your best blocked critic, I will definitely remain on Twitter. And I am confident I am less likely to get kicked off with you owning Twitter, although it's pretty weak to block someone for rigorously refuting your claims. Within your rights, but weak." Alex Epstein was blocked after he wrote an article that pointed out how Tesla cars use electricity made from fossil fuels. What he experienced is not an isolated incident. People and pages who have been indiscriminately blocked by Elon Musk question the sincerity of his goal for Twitter. Former U.S. Secretary of Labor and the University of California at Berkeley, Professor Robert Reich, suffered the same fate when he criticized the tech billionaire in a tweet on how he treated his Tesla workers. So let me get this straight. Elon Musk thinks cancel culture undermines democracy and calls himself a free speech absolutist, but he's threatened to sue bloggers and fired employees for speaking out about safety concerns? Reich said in a tweet referring to the times when Elon Musk threatened the New York Times for an article that was written against him. He sent a letter saying, "If anything like this happens again, please consider the relationship with Tesla to end immediately upon publication of such a piece." Tesla also fired an employee named John Bernal after he posted a review of the company's full self-driving (FSD) software to his YouTube channel, AI Addict, in March. Bernal showed in his videos the Tesla's beta FSD software's glaring issues. One of them is the software's tendency to randomly disengage while driving, which causes the vehicle to suddenly lose control. The former Tesla employee posted an update that says, "Was fired from Tesla in February with my YouTube being cited as the reason why." These are just a few examples from the long list of how Elon Musk wasn't practicing what he preaches. The backlash didn't come out of nowhere. Elon Musk is simply being held accountable for what he did in the past. Nobody disagrees with him that free speech is important, but he also needs to prove that he is following his own beliefs. The tech billionaire still has plenty of time to redeem himself, so there's no reason for him not to do so. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe. Let us know what you think.